Hey, it's Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on a limb. So, aloha from the most beautiful place on earth, my beautiful spot, Honolulu, Waikiki, actually, specifically. So, I actually stay here. I like to stay here whenever I'm here. And I've actually run out of a lot of content to vlog because I think I've vlogged many different things here about Hawaii. But today we're gonna actually do some hiking here is actually popular because I mean this is a place filled with nature. So we're actually gonna do one of the more popular hikes here today, which is the Diamond Head Crater. So you can actually walk all the way up to the Diamond Head Crater. We're gonna do that. So come go on a limb with me. Take the opportunity to do some exercise because I've eaten way too many pieces of spam musubi. And just gonna enjoy what the beautiful island of Oahu has to offer. So let's go. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new contents that I upload weekly. Mahalo. So if you are in the center of Waikiki and you don't feel like taking a car to the Diamond Head Monument Park, you can definitely walk. The walk is around 40 minutes. And it's a really comfortable walk. So along the way, I mean, you see a lot of cars passing you by, but there's actually spacious sidewalk for you to walk on. And also, if you just keep going up, you actually get to see beautiful views as well along the way. So it's actually worth the walk just to get yourself warm up for this hike. And there's actually a tunnel that you have to walk through before you get to the entrance of the park. I mean, the tunnel, again, is for cars, but it's also for pedestrians because there's a rather spacious sidewalk that will take you under, the mountains and then up to the admission or the main gate, where actually you have to, for the hike itself, you actually have to reserve before online, and the price itself is $5 with tax is $6.15. But definitely remember, if you're driving or you're showing up, just walking in as a pedestrian, you definitely have to reserve a slot. And usually on weekends, the slots are gone. It's hourly slots and the slots are gone. So definitely book one before you arrive, at least a couple of days before. Once you pass the toll booth, there's actually the information booth as well as visitor center and friendly reminders for you to use the bathroom before you start your hike because there's actually no bathroom on the hike. I thought that was actually a very nice gesture. So the beginning of the hike was on this nicely paved road that I was thinking to myself, like a stroll in the park, this is actually very nice. But then I look up to my left and I see, wow, that's that high up I need to go. This is actually people walking on the stairs, if you can see. So and I was like, wow, that's actually a long way ahead. But the hike to summit is not that long. It's about less than a mile, 0.8 miles, 1.3 kilometers. And I was thinking, you know what, if it's the rest of the hike is this nice, I wouldn't mind at all. But of course, that was not the case. At some point it starts turning into these rocky roads. But there's actually railings along the way for you to hold on to if you don't feel as stable as some other hikers. So the railings are here to help you, but along the way you definitely see all these pretty rocky roads. So definitely wear comfortable shoes when you're on this hike. And again, some parts are really, really rocky. So the terrain is actually not smooth. So just be careful, wear really good shoes, and just feel free to walk, as fast as you want or as slow as you want, and actually stop. There's actually a lot of these lookout points that you can actually stop and enjoy the view as well. So just relax, bring a lot of water, definitely, as you actually enjoy this hike. So it gets narrower as you get closer to the top, But again, the railings are always here. In the past, when there was no railings, and they had to build, for example, the fire station up at the summit, they used to use mules to haul things up. The rest of the way, with staircase, I think there's actually about 150, 170 steps to get up, and there's another tunnel, and this tunnel is 225 feet long. So there's a couple of tunnels that I've actually passed through, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. Ta-da! But I know, cliche thing to say, but when you get out the tunnel, you actually have to make a left. The loop trail starts from the left. It's easy just to go up to the right. Going up to the right on this steep staircase is to the fire station, which is not recommended. In fact, coming down, this is the route to come down, but I would actually say just go back to the other route. Just come back where you actually go up, because the walk itself is actually more comfortable. So before you make a right to hit the last set of steps to reach the summit, you can actually walk straight ahead, and to your left you see the view of the craters. It's just amazing. Now with the last set of steps, it's not too bad. Maybe it'll take you another 3 minutes to get all the way to the top, and once you get to the top, I mean, you'll be greeted with views like this, which is amazing. I mean, it's kind of worth coming up here, I have to say. And before you reach the summit, there's actually a bunker they can actually visit as well. Just crawl under and visit the bunker, which I didn't do because at this point I was a bit exhausted. I just wanted to climb up to the top, see the view, and get it over with. And it's a few more steps to get there. And once I got there, I was thoroughly impressed. A full hike going up and coming down takes about an hour and a half or 2 hours if you want to take it easy. And here, the summit is about 560 feet, 171 meter above the crater floor, where you can enjoy the entire view of Waikiki, which is amazing. Although I have to say, there are definitely a lot of flies up here, which is a bit annoying, but it's worth it. And here, there's actually a helicopter landing pad for emergency evacuation. Hey guys, so about 40 minutes later we got to the top. I have to say the height is actually moderate. Wear good shoes. Some part of the roads are pretty rocky, some are paved. The beginning part are paved. The rocky part can be really steep. There are actually a lot of stairs as well. I think about maybe 150, 200 steps. I kind of lost count at some point. And some of the steps are pretty small, so you have to be careful. But it's worth coming up because you get a really nice view of Waikiki. And the breeze just makes it really comfortable. And look at the ocean. I mean, it's so beautiful. And the fun part now is heading down, which I think is the easier part unless you have bad knees. But overall, I think this is definitely worth the hike because it's a great city hike that actually takes you out to nature. You won't regret it.